How many of you would like to reach financial independence? And how many of you agree that in order for us to achieve it, we must have a proper foundation? Oh, thank you. So my name is Kathleen De Villa, and as Cap Kidlat mentioned earlier, I am a licensed financial advisor as well. Welcome to this part of program entitled Hierarchy of Financial Needs. So by the end of this program, hopefully you will be able to know clearly how to set priorities in terms of your financial goals. And second, to identify the current your current level regarding financial freedom. But before we start, can I share a little bit about myself?
Yes!
Yun, so thank you. Sabi nga po ni Cap, I started investing, I started actually saving when I was 5. Yung nanay tatay ko po nagtitinda sa palengke. So alam niyo na, doon ako lumaki sa palengke. And that's why I can remember bumibili ako noon ng mga, parang isang pack na 12 pieces ang laman, pero bibili mo siya ng 10 pesos. And then i-retail ko siya ng piso. Iikot ako dun sa buong palengke and then ipagbebenta ko. So parang feeling ko that time, hindi ko alam kung nanay ko ba yung nagturo sa akin, probably. Pero that time, alam ko, nalalakihan ako sa dos na tubo sa 10 pesos kasi 20%. Tapos tanda ko noon, tuwing naiisip ko na nagtatampo ako sa magulang ko, ganyan, iniisip ko, okay lang, alis na ako ng bahay. Kaya ko na naman kumita. Parang ganyan. So, anyway, I graduated elementary with the savings na. Nung high school, medyo malaki na. And nung college, I think I already had the savings of more than I think what other regular employee has now. Parang ganun yung belief ko noon. Pero, ang akala ko noon, yun na yun. Kasi we were all raised up thinking na saving, earning, and saving is the key, right? Sino bang ganun yung paniniwala na for you to be able to get rich, you need to earn more and to save more, right? Yeah. Pero it was 2018 when I realized that, crap, may mali. May mali kasi una, hindi naman natuturo sa school yung paano yung proper money management and things like that. And then, sometimes sarili pala natin yung nagsasabotage sa atin. Kaya nagtataka ako, sabi ko kasi before, tinuturuan ko yung mga classmates ko kahit ng elementary kung paano mag-save eh. Tapos sasabihin nila, sige daw, nakapag-save daw sila ng 20 pesos daily. Pero pag at the end of the week daw, pag nakita daw nila ng 100 yun, parang bigla daw nagkakaroon ng unbudgeted expenses, yung mga things like that, and then suddenly, nagagastos nila yun. And then nagtataka ako, sabi ko, bakit kaya ganun? Bakit kaya even some people, kahit ako, nagsisave ako, parang yung on my part naman, parang hindi ako happy. Parang I was saving, oo, pero just because I'm thrilled saving, just because I'm challenged, kasi parang feeling ko, ang galing-galing ng nanay ko kumawak ng pera eh, kasi nagtitinda lang kami sa palengke, tapos nakakapagpundar siya. So parang feeling ko in a way, na-challenge lang ako na kailangan kong galingan mag-ipon. Pero ang totoo, naglalakad ako ng 20 minutes para lang makatipid ng 6 pesos na pamasahe. Nagtitinapay na lang ako para lang hindi. I mean, do you get my point? Parang may mali dun sa paniniwala. And so with that, I got really interested into money management and likewise dun sa personal development. And dun ako na-introduce sa different well-known speakers na, okay, kaya pala. And later we'll be talking about that more. So, I'm sure dun sa i-discuss ko, lahat tayo aware na importante yung mga bagay na yon. Sorry, ang liit ko, di ba? Paano ba to? Yan. I'm sure lahat tayo aware na dun sa mga pag-uusapan natin. But what I'm not sure of is that if we're really sure about the hierarchy, ibig sabihin kung ano ba yung sunod-sunod, kung ano ba yung in a way ay mas dapat mauna. Hindi ko sinasabing mas importante, Sinasabi ko lang baka mas dapat nauna. Because, ano ba to? A lot of people, a lot of us, usually, nagkakaroon tayo ng parang error just because we don't know the right order. What's the word again?
Right order.
Right order. Kasi ang akala natin parang, sige, basta daw may savings ka, basta daw may investments ka, basta daw may ganito ka. Pero hindi naman natin alam generally, right, kung paano. So, how many of you agree that in life, having priorities or setting priorities is really important? Hindi lang sa finances. kahit sa ano mo, di ba? Kahit sa family, alam mo dapat kung ano yung priority mo, or work ba, or family ba, or things like that, because we will really have a hard time in decision making if hindi natin alam yung priorities natin. Kasi palagi tayong, alam mo yun, parang palagi tayong torn. Eh di ba lagi nga nila sinasabi, we cannot serve two masters at one time, right? So, ayun. So, same goes with financial management. And yung i-discuss ko, una, is what we call the, yan, paano ba? What we call the hierarchy of financial needs. Pyramid. Minsan scam. Can be a structure. Yung mga ginawa ng Egypt, di ba? Pero we're Egyptian, sorry. But we're aware that when it's, pag sinabing pyramid, it's strong. It has a good foundation, right? And most of the time, ginagamit din to as a graph to represent hierarchy, to represent progressive order. Na ang sinisignify nito is having a good foundation. So in setting our financial freedom or our financial portfolio, it's very important to have a very good foundation, which is what we call protection. Wealth protection. Yung iba sa atin, probably baka allergic, magbebenta yung insurance. Hindi po. Hindi lang insurance yung part ng protection. Saving, emergency fund. Who among you here agree with me that having an emergency fund is very important? Right? Usually, ang suggested natin is around 6 months of your monthly expenses. Bakit? Bakit hindi mas mababa sa 6 months? Kasi baka pag 2 months lang sinave mo, baka pag nawalan ka ng trabaho bigla or na-aksidente, baka ikot na yung puwet natin kasi, shucks, 2 months lang yung itatagal ko. Di ba? So bakit naman hindi more than 6 months? Bakit hindi 2 years worth of expenses para pwede kang tumambay ng 2 taon? Kasi we advise that your amount or any amount that's more than your 6 month worth of expenses should already be invested. Very good. Invested kasi lugi naman tayo sa bangko technically, di ba? So there are a lot of ways where we can generate income. Kasi di ba, ang goal natin is not to work for money, but to let money work for us. Thank you. So ayun nga, we need to have a solid foundation. Katulad na nabanggit ko kanina, I grew up thinking yung kagaya ng misconception or common misconception ng marami that earning and saving is the key. Pero bakit daw mali yun? Bakit hindi sapat na earning ka lang and saving and not protecting yourself? Because in one snap, you can be derailed. Your journey can go a totally different direction. Di ba, akala natin sa pelikula lang natin napapanood yung sobrang yaman, tapos maraming assets, ang laki ng sahod, earning 6 digits monthly, but then currently a critical illness came, or an accident happened, nawalan siya ng trabaho, and then walang susuporta sa family niya, especially if nasanay sa magandang lifestyle. So it will be very difficult. Anong ending? We will sell the properties hanggang sa mabaon sa utang and mawala lahat ng pinaghirapan, right? In one snap, pwedeng magbago ang lahat because, life is full of uncertainties and we must admit that. That's why it's very important na meron tayo nitong foundation. Cap mentioned earlier that kaming tatlong girls are all financial advisors from different companies. I am from PruLife. I am mentored by Nomad Finance Girl, if you're familiar with her, Nikki Horado. NFG always shares with us that she got to enjoy money and time freedom because she is protected enough. And then na-realize ko, oo nga, siguro kung sapat yung critical illness, yung fund ko for critical illness, sapat yung fund ko for when death comes and all this, and prepared yan. Siguro hindi ko na kailangang mag-ipon mag-generate ng ganong kalaking amount on the bank, right? Are you following? So ano yung nabanggit ko kanina? The emergency fund, of course, the life insurances, the car and home insurances, and what else? HMO, health card. Diba? Can I share a very quick story? Just last week, Saturday din, nasa Batangas ako. I am from Batangas po, so hello sa mga kapwa ko Batanggenyo. I am from Batangas. Yung nanay ko nasa palengke, titinda ng manok. And then, nagulat ako. Sakto tumawag ako sa kanya kasi I am also a volunteer nung sa Taal victims. So, sinabi ko sa kanya na pupunta kami doon, hiram sana ako sa sasakyan. Kaso sabi ng nanay ko, ate, pumunta ka dito, sunduin mo ako, dalhin mo ako sa ospital. Nagulat ako kasi hindi siya nagpapadala sa ospital talaga. And then, nagulat na lang ako, pag sundo ko sa kanya sa palengke, sabi niya sa akin, numbed half ng body niya. Nanay at tatay niya suffered from stroke. So nagpanik ako, dinala ko siya sa ospital. Less than an hour, nandun na kami sa ospital. Pagdating namin doon, immediately sabi ng doktor, admit. So okay, ayaw pa ng nanay ko kasi may tinda pa daw siyang manok. Sabi ng doktor, admit. Sabi ko, sige po, admit, etc., etc. Lo and behold, buti na lang, after 48 hours, we were discharged. Sabi ng doktor, it was just, I think, transient ischemic attack. Parang pre-stroke warning, parang ganon. Parang hindi siya totally stroke kasi naagapan, kasi nadala. And what I'm thankful for is that kinuha ko sila ng health card. I remember just last month, gusto yung patigilin ng tatay ko eh. Sabi ng tatay ko, ate, 2 years ka nang nagbabayad niyang health card monthly, hindi naman kami na-hospital. Hindi naman kasi po talaga sila sakitin eh. Sabi ng tatay ko, hindi naman kami sakitin, i-cash mo na lang. Sabi niyang ganon. But because I know the importance of protection, sabi ko, no. Yun. And what I'm thankful for is hindi lang dahil nadala ko siya agad sa ospital, kundi dahil, at hindi lang dahil itinigil ko yung health card, but also because alam ko na hindi siya magpapadala agad kung wala yun. Alam ko, initial instinct ng nanay ko, wait lang, saan kami kukuha? Diba? But because she knows that she's covered and shoulder ko siya, immediately sabi niya, sige, dalhin mo ako. May health card naman, diba? So, yon. Next is, we can go to the accumulation. Ano naman yung sa accumulation stage? Pwede naman mag-accumulate tayo agad, diba? Yung iba, they want to earn agad, immediately. Yun agad, jumping to the next step. But what's the difference? Can you imagine a trader trading yung isa may emergency fund and yung isa, yun na lang yung tanging pera niya? Of course, yung trades nitong isa or yung decision, kahit ni trades, kahit business-making decisions, right? Affected by fears, by emotions. Kaya maganda na ma-establish natin tong good foundation. Why? Because in making this, in this stage na accumulation na, parang meron na tayong leeway, parang meron na tayong allowance in a way na magkamali, or mas hindi ka natakot in a way, kasi alam mo na you're protected enough. Right? So, dito pupunta yung posible mas mag-take na tayo ng risks in our investments or into our business ventures, right? And the last one would go, isa ba to? Last one would be the distribution. Narinig ko, may nagsabi, distribution. Narinig ko, sabi kanina ni Kap, legacy, right? We all wanna leave a legacy. So in terms of money, we wanna leave this to our family. Yung mga pinaghirapan natin, ayaw naman nating punta lang siya sa gobyerno, di ba? I mean, we want to be sure that all our wealth that's accumulated stays with you or with your family, right? So it's very important to also have estate planning and to really know and to really plan how to pass your money to your loved ones. Following so far? May natututunan naman po. I mean, am I sharing something valuable? Yes. Okay, thank you. So, katulad po ng nabanggit ko kanina, all of these are very important. Di ko sinasabi na mas importante to or mas importante to because kahit naman gaano ka ka-protected kung di ka nag-accumulate ng wealth, di ba? I mean, hindi ka rin naman magiging financially free. But what I'm saying is that there's an order. We need to acknowledge that there are things that should be followed. Because the reason why others easily go back to zero, di ba? Yung mga nagba-back to zero is because they jump on the wrong level immediately without really being prepared pa. So always begin at the bottom going up. These are good things and important things, but we must know that it will be more beneficial if we know the right order, katulad ng banggit ko kanina. And lastly, I would be sharing the levels of financial freedom. Ito nakita ko lang sa planner na Fly High 2020. Sabi nila meron daw iba't ibang levels yung financial freedom. The most bottom is the solvency. Financial solvency. Sabi nila dito, people in this level, sila yung debt or living expenses is equal to income. Meaning lahat ng kinikita mo within the month just goes directly to your living expenses. No savings, no anything. Wala. Income is equal to living expenses. The next one is financial stability. Yung financial stability naman, Okay. Yung financial stability naman daw natin is when your living expenses is equal to your income plus emergency fund. So in a way, medyo, okay, may emergency fund ka na, right? A higher level. Next one is the debt freedom. Freedom. Yung debt freedom naman na tinatawag, ito yung level na free of debt ka na and starts investing ka na kahit maliliit, kahit mutual funds, UITFs, yung sa mga pag-ibig, di ba? Pero you're starting to invest na and you're free of debt. Yun yung next level. And then the next one is the financial security. When you say that you're already in the level of financial security, it means that your investment cash flows, yung nag-generate mo sa investments mo, is already equal to your survival expenses. Ano ibig sabihin ng survival expenses? Meaning, yung mga needs lang. Di ka pa pwedeng manood ng sine, di ka pa pwedeng mag-eat out madalas, just your basic necessities. Pero, kaya ka nang masustain. Kumbaga, nakakabili na ng groceries nyo, and then food supplies, and utilities, things like that. And then the next one would be the independence. The financial independence. Pag nandun ka na sa stage ng financial independence, yung cash flow mo is equal na to your expenses. Expenses meaning your lifestyle already. Kung mahilig ka manood ng sine o magpamasahe, kasama na yan dyan. Your income is already on that level. Your not income, your cash flow. Your investment cash flow is equal already to your expenses. Usually at this stage, yung mga logical na tao, yung mga hindi masyadong risk taker, mga conservative, dito sila nagre-resign. I know a lot of people that waited for them to reach this stage na yung side hustles nila ay kapantay na or kaya ng sustentohan yung expenses nila monthly. And then, that's the time you resign. For some people, ganun yung iniintay nila. And the last but not the least is financial abundance. This is what we're aiming for. The financial abundance. Meaning, your investment cash flow is greater than anything you want. You're already financially free and stable. And whatever you want, kaya na yung sustentohan ng investments mo pa lang. But, by the show of hands, can I see who among you are already done with this two-stage and nandito na tayo sa debt freedom? Debt freedom meaning free of debt and then starting investing already. Little by little. Kahit konti. Wow, thank you. How about yung mga nasa financial security na? Which means, yung investment cash flow mo equal na sa survival expenses mo. Wow, thank you. Next one, financial independence, meaning yung expenses mo na talaga yung nasa shoulder niya. And then last one, the financial abundance. Yung investment cash flow mo is greater than anything you want. Siguro meron tayo doon, no, sa kabilang part. Pero anyway, bakit ko tinanong yon? Kasi I just wanna prove that, this is possible. May mga taong nakakagawa niyan. We know a lot of people who've already done that. And that's why it's very important na we look up to them. And then we also know the foundations we must know para at least we're guided, right?